Should you leave the city during an SHTF? I guarantee you that 99% will say to you, you got to leave the city as soon as possible. 99% may not be wrong, but I think they're not 100% right either. Hear me out. Hear me out, because there's always another side to the coin, and a lot of folks just focus on what's in front of them and just don't look at both sides of the coin. So, should you leave the city during an SHTF? Well, bear in mind that SHTF may be something different from you, or at least to you, than what it is to the person next to you. That makes sense? Let's say, for example, that you may consider a hurricane an SHTF. To me, a hurricane was nothing more than, when I was in Florida, was nothing more than just another day. That's it. Because I was prepared. So why leave the city? And case in point was that when Mrs. D and I were younger, we live in an apartment in Florida, in the Miami area. So that's a city. We didn't go anywhere during hurricanes or anything like that. We were prepared. We had a small generator that we can put in outside the balcony and run it if needed to run fans and whatnot. I have batteries that I put it together, and I will have an inverter and use it. So essentially I will recharge the batteries, and that's what I will use. So there were ways for me to do things. So not once I thought about leaving during what is considered an SHTF due to an event like that, like a hurricane or something like that. Did I consider leaving during an SHTF? Well, at that moment, sure, I thought about it. Would it be a short term and that we can probably hunker down and, maybe a couple of weeks at most? Or is this going to be an extended period of time? Because you have to understand something. Let's say for an SHTF purposes, so people can relate a little bit more, when it comes to a natural event like a hurricane or something like that, if you live in the countryside, you're going to have help way after the folks in the city were taken care of, because all resources are going to be sent to the cities first. They're going to take care of the cities, put power back on and all of that good stuff, and then the outskirts and the countryside and whatnot. Or am I wrong? I mean, when you're talking about hospitals, where the hospitals are at? In the cities. When you're talking about big grocery stores, where they're at? In the cities. So all of those areas or those elements are going to be taken care of first, and then the rest of them, right? In fact, most of the times, cities are either a hub or they have a port around it, meaning that ships are coming in, to send. That's why cities were created originally, whether they had a railroad going through, ships, trucks nowadays, or, whatever it was, rivers going through, and yeah, a lot of things. But mainly the cities were created as a hub, and from there they grow up to what they are today. But nonetheless, should you leave the city during an SHTF? Well, it highly depends on the event. If it was an invasion or something, like, okay, what can we do here? I always had that in the back of my head, but at the same time, it was like, but probably the countryside are going to see it even worse. Yes, they're going to attack first the cities, because that's where the most damage is going to be done, because there's more people there. But afterwards, let me just ask you this. Who feeds the cities? The countryside. So the moment that the cities are, destroyed, for lack of a better word, or invaded, what do you think they're going to focus after? On the countryside. They're going to destroy crops, and all of that stuff. So it's like, is there a safe place, or is there a place that is going to be attacked first and then second? That was my thought when I used to live in Miami. I did saw a lot of folks leaving when a hurricane was approaching. Just get out of the way. I don't criticize them. They did what they wanted to do. They bug out in essence. I saw a lot of folks hooking up their RV and dragging. I don't know, like a couple of 100 miles away, and then the hurricane will move, and they shoot, we got to move a little bit more. So it was always a game of chicken, I guess. But at the end of the day, it really depends on the event, and unfortunately, we can't predict events. The weather, we can see it coming a bit, especially if you live in the coastal line or areas like that you deal with hurricanes. If you live in areas that you live with tornadoes have warnings, but not as much. Tsunamis, the same thing. Warnings, but not as much. So there's always that element of risk. Here in the interior, we deal with earthquakes often enough. So there's always something. So should you leave the city? It truly does depend. It truly does depend. But I don't think it is as cut and dry as people make it to see. Like, you need to leave the city right away. Well, the fact of the matter is that the majority of jobs are in the city, and a lot of people nowadays commute between 30 to an hour and 15 minutes a lot of times to go from the countryside to the cities, because there's not a lot of jobs in the countryside. There just isn't. But they still want to live that country life or that countryside life, so they commute every single day. So bear in mind that not everybody that is in the city at a given time may live there either. There's a high percentage of people who commute back and forth. And I saw that living in Miami. Not everybody lives in the city. And cities are built for convenience. But cities also, with that convenience, come government agencies in there as well. So if something happens, you better believe that the government is going to take care of themselves. And because they have the buildings within the city, well, you may be an afterthought, but you will definitely benefit from them coming in and try to fix things as quick as possible. I'm saying that, with quotation marks, as fast as possible. You know how it is. But should you leave the city? It all depends. Again, it all depends. My question to you is, if you have to bug out, how fast can you, or will you be able to bug out? How fast could you do it? Because that's something else that I think we need to talk. With that being said, I hope you have a great one. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I hope to see you in the next one.